Hello and welcome to the Handicapable Black Woman Throne Room. My view of humanity is a whole new tea. And yes, this is a new episode that kind of targets dating because I'm gonna tell a little mini story, but also don't forget to find something to eat, drink during. I take a little time. Well, I take not I take a lot of time. I'm gonna be. But anyway, this kind of started because over throughout the summer, but especially over the last 2 or 3 weeks, maybe a month, but I think 2 or 3 weeks, I keep getting younger guys on different dating platforms trying to talk to me. And lately, like, I'm tired of just saying no and moving on because even I mentioned a past college student who I think he's like 28 or 29, something like that. I've taught so many classes now where I don't remember all of my students' names and what they look like and then what they look like with the beard. But yeah, the only reason he matched with me was because since I have a disability, he's like, I know you don't have anybody, and I know you need someone to occupy that time. I'll do anything let's just say. I'm still bothered by it or whatever because I'm just like this no good idiot ableist fool just because I have a disability is like, yes, you know what? It is harder for women with disabilities to find someone than men with disabilities. It's been in studies, and even after people get married, if a woman gets sick, how the amount of men who stick by and stay together versus if a woman get or versus when a man gets sick, how many women stick by and stay together, whatever. But anyway, it's I just and it's not the first time I've heard it. It was just kind of funny with him because since he was my student, and he was like, yeah, you were so hot, blah blah blah. And he was like, I remember there was one time I was getting breakfast and I saw you going into the classroom or entering the building to go to the classroom or whatever. It's like I paused making my plate just so I can like go behind to watch you. And I'm just like, it's like, okay, I think he graduated, so I can tell him just give him a piece of my mind and tell him how much of a jerk he is and how stupid and ignorant. But you know what? I'm just like, I'm not gonna waste my time. But over the last couple weeks, especially, I'm getting more of these younger guys, and I ask them, why are you matching with me? It's like, do you need a snack time? Do you need me to take you to the playground? It's like, will your mom not go with you to parent teacher conferences? It's like what? It's like, or do you think I have the teddy bear you dropped at the mall? I mean, yeah, it's like, what? Just what? And these guys are just like, oh no, I'm bored and you're hot and it's like, and I don't screenshot all because I didn't think I was gonna do this episode, but especially after what happened yesterday and today, I'm just like, you know what, I'm doing this episode. I don't. And also, some of the screenshots that I've already had, some of them are from younger guys, and they do express either they're bored or they contacted me because since I'm older and single, they're like, "Hey, you have nothing else to do anyway." So, and that's another thing. A lot of these no good, stupid jerks. Okay, and it's like that only hurt if you think you're a no good, stupid jerk. See, but they'll come around and even try to tell me that since I'm older and if they know about that I have a disability, since you have a disability, it's like you have nothing else to waste. You might as well let me conquer you, do whatever I want to do with you and or bang you like it's like all the crazy stupid things they say. And I'm just like, okay, I have a life. I have more than just like what's like in my pants or whatever. Like no, and so then they call me stupid and the R word and just like all types of things because I will not give them my body just because they are bored. And I think that's just so stupid and pathetic. They think women, but then that's the funny thing. A lot of these men want women, and they want women immediately. They want women, like, if a woman says hello in the dating app, they're like, oh, here's my address. Come up. I've literally had men give me the address and tell me to come over. Or men in other states, like Illinois and Indiana and Ohio and stuff, they tell me, oh yeah, it's like, come over to my crib, come over to where I stay, come to my house, and majority of these men are pale males. They're white men. Okay, I just had to make sure you knew this, because But then I would tell them, do you know how many hours you are away from me? And especially Generation Z, you're an older woman anyways. It's like you got nothing to lose. Just come over to my house. And because, oh, there was this one jerk that lives in Ohio. It's At first it's like, because I this was all the way back from when I did streaming during COVID. But him and I, we was like, we like I didn't really see myself like dating him or whatever. I just thought, oh, he's back in my stream, he wants to talk and chat and everything like that. But then he started saying he was interested in all this other stuff, and oh, I'm a jeweler, oh, I get gems, I do this, I'm do that. It's like, oh, I'll be able to get you the biggest diamond. And I was like, I don't care about that. But it's funny because I would, like, when I had questions, I would ask him, like, oh, so with this gem, it's like, which parts of the country, and how do you do this, and the cutting of the gem, it's like, how do you plan it, like with gemologists, like, how do they plan what shape and stuff? Is it based off of the size and the shape of the stone that they determine which cut and everything it's going to be? Or like, how do they plan that? Like, those are the, like, I'm a nerd, and I'm a sapiosexual, so those are the kind of questions I have. And so it was just, it was really annoying with him. And I mean, at the end of the day, I just remember when he kept telling me that I had to come over to his house, and he's like, 4 or 5 hour drive. And also, okay, so you want the woman to drive to you? Like, do you know how that's not safe? And I've never met you. And a lot of these men, that's like, okay, if you don't like texting, if you do not like calling, but then you want a random woman to come over to your house and you don't even know her, duh, I already know what you want. And it's like, but then back to the subject, like, a lot of these men, they want women to, give it up easily, but then they shame women if they give it up easily. And or they say you better not have this like a body count higher than this, but then they call women out their name, and oh, I lost the screenshots are buried, but the guy from Ohio, the jeweler especially, he called me out of my name so much. So much, because I told him, it's like, we have not, it's like, because I think he called me once, because I told him we haven't even talked on the phone. I don't even know you. That's not safe. You expect me to drive all the way, and then it's like, and how about if we're not compatible? How about if I, like, no, it's like that it's like, and I listed other things too, but it, he kept blaming me. Well, you wouldn't be single if you, it's like, you would be with me, and you wouldn't be single if you would just drive to my house, if you would spend time with me. And it's like, and I'm just like, that, no. It's like, you guys don't care about safety. Example, what happened with the T app. A lot of men are celebrating what happened. Oh yeah, oh, you guys want to be safe, oh, to see how safe you are now. It's like, wow, wow. And then some men are like, oh, well, ladies told me that they saw me and they said this, this, and this. And it's like, okay, well, if it's not true, then it's like, and what are the chances that you're going to bump into those women anyways? But if it's not true, then just show that it's not true. I mean, it's, and because I remember there was one guy that He was like, yeah, two or three girls from my past, they were all putting me down. It's like, okay, if you see a pattern, because some men will act absolutely awful and terrible until they find a woman they think is worth treating like gold, worth respecting, worth just treating her like she's human. But then, and some men, until they find that wonderful woman, that queen, they treat other women like they're worthless. They'll treat them like garbage. They'll treat them like they're just a plug in. You know, plug it in, plug it in. Yeah. It's like some of the men that's like, but then those men want those women to just get over it and just think, oh, that's just part of the game or whatever. And it's just really sad. It's pathetic and sad, actually. But yeah, over the last 48 hours, especially, there have been quite a few guys who match with me, and I'm like, okay, so like, because lately I'm like, instead of just saying no, I want to know why. So I ask the question, and some of them just say because I'm bored, and so then I tell them, well, you need to get a hobby. Oh well, baby, I want you to be my hobby. It's like, oh, I was like, I want you to like feel, I want you to know how it feels when I give it, doggy and crap. Like, I'm like, okay, that's not a hobby. And also, it's just like, if that's the only thing you can think of doing throughout your day, you're like, yeah, you really need to either change or adjust yourself so that you're going to be worthy of a woman that's going to be attracted to you enough to engage in that position and style that you prefer. Because a lot of these guys, they expect that kind of activity, but then they don't, their mental health and mm, their momentum and their efforts, they're not worthy of it at all. But then they blame women still for them not getting it, even though they don't get the fact, or they don't get it, that it's them that needs to work on themselves in order to be worthy of the women, what worthy of the queen that deserves so much more than what most of these men are not able and capable of providing. And so with this episode, I was like, you know what? I am going to just go through a list of ways that, instead of these men just trying to find women to, because I mean, oh yeah, and you know what? I'm gonna start the one episode with, because I just thought of an option that is not on my list, but you know what? A lot of you guys, okay, instead of looking for a woman, go to those stores and just buy the toy. Okay, just buy the toy. It's like, instead of messaging women trying to make them feel like they're worthless and everything like that, or that's the only way that they're useful. Because remember that one army guy, I shared him over a year ago, but I've shared his messages throughout the episodes. Yeah, he said that it's like, well, he basically made me feel like I was worthless unless I went over to his house and let him use my body. And then there's the chef guy. He told me that since I won't sleep with him, that I might as well eliminate myself from the earth. And yeah, a lot of men tell me that I need to eliminate myself from the earth if I don't go and, let them do whatever they want to do with me, which is absolutely awful, terrible, and pathetic. Okay, so I just thought, let me give some suggestions for these men who think that being able to use women's bodies to occupy their time is okay. And especially if they don't think women are worth more than just occupying their bored minutes or their sexually aroused minutes or whatever like that. Like, to me, it's just like, okay, get a toy, and we already have all of these sites, these special sites online that can help them relieve some, like, yeah, they could take all the time they want, whatever, so to me it's just like, instead of, or you know what, okay, I have a lot of other ideas, that's not the only one, but to me it's like, if that's how they want to take up their board minutes, hey, that's a solution. Because at the end of the day, if they like, a lot of these men, after they pursue these women, and they don't even really pursue, they use. They brag about it and put the woman down and call her out of her name and say she's of no use. But then you can't do that about men, though, and that's what disgusts me. It's like, so it's like, and then men say the whole lock and key and all this other mess, and it's just like half of your keys don't work anyway. So it's like you want to keep talking about the key can fit it. No, half of y'all don't even know how to unlock a door to begin with. Half of you guys don't even turn it in the first place. Some of you guys don't even know how to wiggle it in the lock or whatever. And some of you guys do the same, like you open the door the same way each and every time. So it's like you guys want to brag, or you guys want to say how like you guys are allowed to have all of this sexual freedom and everything, but how women, oh, we have to stay pure. We have to do that. Like, no, be quiet, shut up, sit down. Like, no. No. How dare you? It should be like both sides should have the same rights right there. But anyway, anyway. So my first suggestion is to get a hobby. And there are so many out there. And some of these hobbies might even have a hint of sexuality. I just heard I think it was a week or two ago, how there's a bowling alley where they were having a bowling event where it was adults only, and it was nude optional. Or I think either everyone was nude or it was nude optional or whatever. So yeah, it's like instead of putting your fingers in that one ball, you never know. Hey, you never know. It's like I don't want to know, but hey, do you, boo? Do you? But it's like going to art exhibits, or like going the wall climbing stuff, or going to escape rooms, going boating or canoeing or fishing or to the beach. It's like, I mean, it's summertime, so it's like going outside. It's like plant something. I don't know. It's like, but there's so many different type. Like, oh, even the sporting events and stuff. And like all year round they have sports, indoors, outdoors. Do something. Do something. And so it's like I'm gonna go over a few other like physical activity type of things later, but get a hobby. It doesn't have to be like, it can even be Dungeons and Dragons. And it's like it can. There's so many different types of hobbies that I can't list them all. I won't list them all because it's like for some of you guys, that's what search engines are for in the first place. And some of you guys who have Alexa and all this other stuff, go ask her. Ask her. So it's like list some of the things you like to do, and maybe they can find some suggestions. But okay, I'll keep moving. Okay, work an extra job or start a business. It's like if you have some ideas or some things you want to work on, that'll take up so much time, trust me. And at the same time, this can give you like a version of escape and some side money, because once you are ready, or once you feel like you're worthy of an actual date where you're not just trying to waste a woman's time and use her, and or mm, conquer her body and everything like that, it's like you can have enough money where you can buy her dinner, but then you're not buying the dinner so that you can get the bang bang after. It's like if she gets the surf and turf, if she gets something a little higher on the menu, you're not thinking, oh, that's automatic, bow chicka wow wow. Okay. Because then that's one reason why some men hate me, because I've been out on dates and stuff, and I say, okay, we're gonna split the bill. I'll pay for my meal. I don't care. And I've had men like, no, 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 and I'm like, oh, so if I order this, I don't have to sleep with you? And they're like, oh, you're not sleeping with me? I had one guy who, once he realized I wasn't, yeah, he let me pay for my meal then. And it's like I think he was shocked still, but it's like I've had so many guys who they try to play that card, and it's disgusting. And that's one reason why I feel more comfortable driving myself to places. Like right now with disability, yeah, it's complicated or whatever, but there, oh, and that's one reason why sometimes I look when I look at the least expensive item on the menu, and I it's like sometimes I order that just to make sure, and or if I'm not feeling it with the guy especially, I try to have the most boring conversation ever so that he won't be tempted whatsoever. Hopefully that I'm at least less, or he's as unattracted to me as humanly possible, so that he just wants it to be over. He wants me to get into my car or to the house and drive off. Yeah, I've done that before too. I've done that before too. And so, but yeah, it's like if you can like start a business or work an extra job, have some extra cash. I mean, that'll get some energy out and some time. Those bored minutes won't be bored anymore. So, and then with that extra money, you can invest it. I might do some episodes on the, because I said I will, so I might. But I know there's a couple guys that I went on a date with, and one of them looked me up and found out about the channel. And it's like he wants my investing list, and I think that's the only reason why he tried to talk to me a little after, even though he told like he said that he wasn't going to take me home unless I did like, and I don't like, and that's one reason I'm at a point where I try my best to be really safe with who or when I go out on a date, because I've had that happen. That's happened like 5 times, and that's after college, because that's happened a couple times during college too, but after college. And but then it's like I never know who it is. It's like some of the nice guys or the innocent guys, those are the ones you have to watch out for. They're like Dr. Jekyll, Mr. Hyde, and it's like, what in the world, like what? And so anyway, job or business. And if you need a full escape, it's like a lot of guys like playing video games, and it's like that is an escape. That's kind of like a version of a book, because within video games it has the story and the plot, and you're playing through a storyline and the different characters, and then you have your boss, the mega boss, and sometimes like in the middle of everything is like the climax. So now with the climax we have to now get to the mega boss and that adventure and stuff like that. And then reading. One guy told me that, I mean, some like it's really, well, it's kind of shocking and alarming how many men have told me or bragged to me that they have not read a book since high school. And then some of them brag that they never really read the books in high school. They basically cheated or found a way around it. But I remember one guy who told me only stupid people read books. And he was why would you waste your time and read when there's TVs and shows and stuff that basically will just tell you what's in the books and stuff. Oh, yeah. So, anyways, if you don't want to read a book, don't read a book. But so, if you are married or with somebody, work on your relationship. Work on your relationship. Oh, for the love of. It's like, do you know how many guys that I've caught who are either married or in relationships who have like asked me out? Like, only, I want to say 2 to 4 times did I find out either during the date or after the date. But and I just showed you guys a screenshot of a guy who told me in text. I think that's probably when his wife caught him, but then that's when he texted me that he was married. But it's like, do you know how many married men have matched with me or tried to talk with me? Do you know how many? Like, it's revolting. It's disgusting. And it's just to a point where it's just like, but then even with the last guy that I went out with, Mark, I know why his ex-wife left him. I know why his ex-wife left him. Yeah, I'm not shocked or surprised, but I know why she left him. But yeah, that's a different story for a different day. But yeah, with some of you guys, with the way you treat women, but then you get mad when that woman leaves you, or you get mad when she doesn't give you attention. So then you go looking for someone else's attention instead of trying to work on or fix the relationship that you already have, or you want to diminish her, make her feel like she's less human. But then you get mad when instead of being like, oh well, I'm not good enough, I'm not human enough. Okay, and it's like, I'm gonna give you bedroom attention, I'm gonna cook for you, I'm gonna clean for you, I'm gonna nurture you, I'm gonna make you feel blah 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 blah. No, no, that's not. It's so crazy how men, like, they just show how immature they still are, because they will expect women to obey them. Like, I've literally had men tell me that I'm supposed to obey them. I still will never forget. I think it was 2023. I matched with a guy, and then he told me that I had to wear thongs. And it says, because I said so, and you do as I say. He's like, if you date me, you do as I say. And you don't ask me why, you just do what I. And like, because he started saying two or three other things that he told me that I had to do. And so then I'm like, well, you know what? I have to hang up the phone right now because I have to go on with my life because this is not a match and I don't feel comfortable with you. And so it's like, I should have blocked him right then, or his phone number, because he just kept calling and then texting, you know, good B. It's like, this is why you're going to be alone and all this other stuff. And it was just like, oh my gosh. And, and he was just like, you have a size blah 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 chest, and it's like, that's what I want, you're gonna be mine, I don't care. He's like, you're not gonna be with anybody else. And he was like, I will make sure of it. And I'm just like, what? And so, last but not least, volunteer, give back, clean or create, and work on your to-do list, or work out, go to the gym. Those are the last four things. Because, volunteer, great. Give back, great opportunity for you to have some empathy, sympathy, compassion for other people. Clean or create, cleaning up either around the house, in the backyard, whatever, hey, that can open up your mind. That's when you think of different things. And it's like, work on your to-do list, create a to-do list, create some goals and work on it. Sometimes you feel more uplifted in things, and it helps your self-esteem, and sometimes it'll encourage you to, be a better person. And then work out and go to the gym. Nothing wrong with trying to be a little healthier, get the blood flowing and things like that, because most men, too much blood is going down there when there's no reason for it right now. So maybe if you can work on blood going throughout the body, especially to the brain and to the heart, then one day that blood will have a purpose down there in your pants. Okay? Okay. Thank you so much for listening to the Handicapable Black Woman Throne Room. I am a woman, I am of color, and I am handicapable. But most importantly, I am human, and you're human too.